I was a kid, I used to love playing with Hot Wheels cars. You could race them, crash them, jump them, and slam the living shit out of them. There was so much fun to be had outdoors. Well, there's a solution to that. An army of Hot Wheels video games that you can race, crash, jump, and slam the living shit out of indoors. Yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose in my opinion.
How many Hot Wheels games are there? Holy shit, okay. And I bet this entire list is close to Simpsons levels of mediocrity too. But the game we'll be taking a look at today is Hot Wheels Extreme Racing. Released in 2001 alongside classics such as Max Payne, Final Fantasy X, Precursor Legacy, Pro Skater 3, Grand Theft Auto 3, Wrath of Cortex and Frogger the Great Quest, this game should hopefully stand tall amongst them, even though it was released on the PS1.
Now, I've said before that Crash Bandicoot 2 was the first game I ever played. Well, that's a lie. Technically, Extreme Racing is the first game I ever played, even though when I first played it, I couldn't get past the fucking title screen, cracked the shits, and played Crash 2 instead.
Before the title screen, however, we get this gritty and filthy fuck of an opening cutscene. This tingles me right in the nostalgia so much seeing this. It's badass for badass boys like me. It's also a blast from the past looking through this manual. It's seen better days by the looks of things. All of my cool Hot Wheels drawings were ruined in the bubble spill of 04. Good times. Unlike most Hot Wheels games where you race on actual Hot Wheels tracks, this game sees a bunch of toys racing around in real-world environments like construction sites, toxic dumps, and burning buildings. Only the finest play areas for your worthless children. The main game sees 4 cars race around 4 tracks at a time to win. Only 4 cars on the track at once? Get the fuck out of here. 6 is pathetic, but 4 is just depressing. But Jack, the PS1 can't handle all the polygons of these really detailed levels, especially when all the cars transform too. I don't care. But yes, the main gimmick with this game is that your cars can transform from regular Hot Wheels into planes, boats and monster trucks, similar to Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. Now while that sounds like a neat idea and looks sick as fuck in the opening FMV, it's not executed well at all. All that happens is you're forced to switch for certain parts of each track and it changes. There is nothing special here. It's sad, lifeless, and as worthless as tagging in tag team racing. How can you fuck up such a cool feature so bad? Judging by the front of this car, I was clearly excited about this when I was 7. The big problem here is that the main selling point which is showcased both on the front cover and opening cutscene is planes fighting boats fighting cars.
And that never fucking happens!
Out of 12 tracks, there is only one that allows this to happen. You can switch to either a boat or plane, literally turn a single fucking corner, and now you're a car again. Worthless. When your main gimmick isn't even utilised, why bother? Just make another cookie cutter kart racer. I guess it's kind of cool that you can adjust the stats of your car before each race to accommodate for different terrain, but then look at this! 100% land racing?
So you're telling me that a game supposedly all about racing in different vehicles has a level where no planes or boats are used? Then what is the fucking point? That sun come out and fuck, it is so bright now. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck's sake, it's so fucking bright out here, man. I seriously, can't handle it without this gear on, you know what I mean? Oh, it's so much better. Right, how do I look? Sexy as fuck.
I just can't wrap my head around this. It's hurt my brain for 13 years now. I can't believe I used to love this game, but it's quite the strain on my senses these days. At least the music is still awesome. It's like a metal, techno, roller rink wet dream I once had. And to be fair, while the racing is as bland as ever, I do still enjoy some of the tracks. My all-time favourite will always be Wasted Forest. No reason why, I just always enjoyed it. Maybe it has something to do with it being the only track to have a shortcut. Wow, this is a fucking abomination of a kart racer. Even the weapons are a total clusterfuck. While there is quite a large variety of very unique ways to blast the everlasting bejesus out of someone, they still manage to make it a fucking nightmare. Getting hit tends to knock you about, sometimes facing you the wrong way, asshole, but the shield weapon in particular is one of the most overpowered attacks I've ever seen in a video game. Let's take a look, shall we? Wow, you just got fucked, K. Olsen. It's also the most effective way of earning points. The entire goal of the game is to unlock everything on this checklist. This requires completing 3 cups with 4 races in each. First time you just have to be top of the leaderboard, however the second and third times are all about the points, which basically means pick up the invincible shield while going through a transform portal into another car. So by now you've raced on each of these 12 courses 3 times each. Now do it all again in reverse, you fuck! So to complete everything, it's a total of at least 72 races, doing the exact same fucking thing over and 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 fucking over again!
I've never played a kart racer as repetitive and tired as this. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I loved this game as a kid and played the absolute shit out of it. But damn, to 100% this thing? What a sad fuck you'd have to be.
So, this is what 100% looks like in this game. 8 cars, a bunch of scores, and a secret passcode. What does it do, you ask? Well, it allows you to access the super amazing cheat menu.
So, 13 years of my hard work and sacrifice, and all I get is the ability to choose how many laps it takes to complete the fucking track? If it was physically possible for me to have an abortion, I'd abort any memory or positive nostalgic feeling for this game out of my body. I'm disgusted by this.
The only thing left to check out really is the multiplayer, where you can't even race on the single player tracks. That's so strange. Instead, you get a heap of terribly shitty tracks that all look unfinished, as if they were the test levels for a game in development. Imagine if in Mario Kart, instead of getting to race your friends in Bowser's Castle or Rainbow Road, instead you could only race them in Edge of Space. Fun. I really wish there was more to talk about, but there is honestly nothing here. This game is easily one of the saddest racing games I've ever played, which makes me sick with myself for ever liking this. One of the first notes I wrote down for this game was creative and memorable track design. To think I was on my knees for this fucking thing before I'd even started playing.
In all honesty though, I do enjoy some of the track themes, but they're still so stock and forgettable. And the only other thing I really like is the music. It's actually one of my favourite soundtracks that I still enjoy listening to.
But all things considered, Hot Wheels Extremely Shitty Racing gets 3 out of 10. This game is pretty horrendous. I can't exaggerate that enough. I've never seen friends so desperately want to stop playing a game, let alone a kart racer. Childhood ruined.
But with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. I'm Square Eye Jack, and have a great fucking day. Thanks for watching.